Abela, your Asian matchmaker and soulmate expert here at Matchmaker Secrets. Here at Matchmaker Secrets, we talk about love, dating, and relationships, and of course, matchmaking. And we all know that nowadays, marriage ends up in divorce, like 50% more or less of marriage ended up in such a situation, and it can be devastating. And of course, it can affect you not only in your wallet, but also mentally and emotionally. So I have actually invited a guest today, who's going to be talking just about that on forgiveness specifically. She is a divorce, empowerment, relationship, and life coach based in Amsterdam, in Netherlands, and she helps people improve their relationships with others as well as themselves to be happy and strong again, particularly after breakup or divorce. So hello, Sylwia, how are you?
Hello, Lorii. I'm fine. How are you doing?
Good. It was nice.
I'm excited. Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited. So nice to be, communicating with somebody from another area of the world in order to discuss about relationships. So let me toss our first question for you. So we can start this ball rolling. So would you let us know what inspired you to talk about forgiveness?
Forgiveness is for me one of the key steps to happiness. And like in my case, my relationship ended a couple of years ago after 20 years. And I was thinking, what shall I do to be happy again? And then I thought, wow, self-love, gratitude, forgiveness. These are for me top three. And forgiveness, when the relationship ends, and there is sometimes bitterness, resentment, anger, sadness, and especially when you are left by the other person who you loved. And until you forgive, you feel all those so-called negative emotions, and you stay in the past and you look there all the time, why it happened and all that stuff. And you put so much energy there that you don't have enough energy to really take care of yourself and build today your future tomorrow. And when you forgive, you start moving those emotions from those negative ones to positive slowly. Okay, this is step by step for sure. And then you start seeing hope, goals, you start having dreams. And you know what? When you forgive the other person, truly forgive, for me truly is, you don't need even to say I forgive you. You forgive here. Because this is the most important. And we also blame ourselves that we either did something or we didn't. So we also absolutely need to forgive ourselves. And then we free up for future and let it go. You cannot live in the past unless you want to. And you cannot go forward if you are focused and all your energy is there. And then when you forgive the other person, you may even feel compassion, for the person. And you know what happened in my life? I have forgiven my ex-husband and myself. And today we have absolutely really very good relationship also with his wife, with his new wife. So this is what forgiveness does. And there's another thing. We have children, they will be 20 this month. It's so important that they see parents, that they not just communicate, but actually when we meet, we laugh, we make jokes. So this is what forgiveness does. What happened, happened. Okay, we cannot fix the past. And this is also interesting. I have forgiven. And then I started looking to the future and I thought, I want to start coaching business. So this is what, when you live today with those positive emotions, you are more empowered to do something for yourself, self-love, self-care, and for others.
That's perfect. So would you share some tips that people can actually use immediately to help them in this process?
So how to forgive? The first thing, please remember, forgiving is not forgetting. It is not accepting that what happened was right. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Accept that you have been hurt by the deeds of the other person. Accept it. Then make a list of your dreams, what you want to achieve. And then you need to focus and forgive yourself. Say, okay, I did it, I cannot fix it. I can do something now different with this. In every situation, we can find something positive. So find something positive in the new situation. And follow your dreams. But remember, again, some people say, oh, I prefer to forget. Sorry, email, I'm sorry. It was not off. I didn't expect. Remember that forgiving is for you, because, when you don't forgive, you can feel what I mentioned in the beginning, the grudges, sadness, anger. But who suffers? You, not the other person. So you see, forgiving is in your hands. You want to be happy? Forgive, and truly forgive. And you know what? When you truly forgive, you wish the other person happiness, good luck, all the best. That's true forgiveness.
I love that. So let me ask you though, because like you're talking about this as a process, but more or less, I'm sure a lot of people are asking, how soon can that happen? Because like, it's too much torture, more or less, in the head and in the emotions. So people just want to get off.
Right. Now, this is something that it's not that easy. No, I'm not saying it is easy from one day. Oh, you say to yourself, forgive, or you write down, I'm forgiving, and it is forgiven. No, it is a process with the emotions, moving right from the negative emotions to positive emotions. I would ask the question to that person who would ask, how quickly you want to create your inner happiness? Do you want to wait for years? No, you want as soon as possible. So do it as soon as possible. It can take weeks, it can take months, depending on the person, on every individual situation, and how strong is that person, and committed. I want to be happy. Because every time when we feel those any kind of negative emotions, we hurt ourselves.
Yeah, that's true too. Like, aside from this thing, like, what other impacts do you think, like, has affected the lives of these people who has not forgiven?
They are, I think they are not moving forward as they wish, because they focus too much still on the past, on that person, and their self-esteem is impacted. You see, when you forgive, you say, okay, I'm confident, I'm going to do something for myself now. Yes, I do believe in myself, I value myself, I feel confident. Of course, there will be other things, but you know what? You are already stronger when you forgive. So when you don't forgive, you are disempowering yourself. And the children, if there are children there, they are affected so much. They even may not talk about it if you have sons, because men usually don't talk about, right, emotions. But the children, they feel it. And you know, and also what it's not healthy when one parent says something to the children about the other, negative, right, about the other parent, and then, you know, I cannot forgive, so I will be this, you know, all the time saying, yes, but your dad, but by your mom. No, then our children are hurt. So that's why when we forgive, we don't think about it. We start actually thinking like, oh, actually, this is a good person, my ex, you know, and let her be happy. And I will be happy because I want to be happy, because I have chosen to be happy.
Yeah, that's correct. So I was just wondering because, like, you know, obviously, sometimes, like, I've seen that some children doesn't want to talk to the other parent anymore because, like, you know, they have been affected by it, or sometimes they think that they're the reason why they got divorced. Their parents got divorced, and so, like, you know, it's ingrained in their mind, and so they carry it forever, and they might even think that, you know, in their future relationship they're going to be doing the same kind of thing with their relationship. So I think it's hard. So do you have any you know, suggestions on how to go about this?
You know what, Lorii? We do more for others than for ourselves. What I mean here, for children, what would you do as a parent for your children if this forgiving helped in the situation, in the relationships? Would you do that? If your children, you know that they are affected negatively and they are absolutely suffer, they can have indeed have traumas and think that such relationships are normal, that people after they break up, they don't talk to each other, they actually talk about each to the children about, you know, the other partner, ex-partner. Let's show them, let's be a role model. Yes, breakups happen, divorces happen, 50% of the world. Now, I'm exaggerating, but in many countries, on average, it's 50%. In other countries, like in India, very little, for example, right? Let's show the children, okay, what happens? Bumps, failures. Yes, we failed in the relationship. They are both two people in the relationship. And I'm not saying that is always, I don't want to generalize, but they are two people in the relationship. So we can say, I failed or he failed. Let's show the children that, because they need to know that the way to success is with bumps, with failures, with obstacles. And they are not to stop us from going further, moving forward. They are to find solutions, options to become stronger, build confidence, courage. Let's be a role model for our children and for others. That a breakup is not the end. One chapter of your life has been closed, and you need to close. The forgiveness is needed to close that chapter and start the new chapter. So, and you can be happier, and you will be when you forgive. And plus other, of course, my top keys to happiness. Absolutely.
Yeah, so I see that, you know, you have been successful in this forgiveness. So tell us, like, you know, what improvements happen in your life after you have forgiven?
For sure, the relationship between my ex-husband, his wife, and our children a few times in a year, we sit together, we drink either coffee, wine, or champagne, and we play games. Sometimes when we say, oh, let's play here a game, you know, and we laugh, and we have so many anecdotes. You know what? I tell you one of the anecdotes. This is brilliant. It is actually anecdote I have from myself, but my ex-husband said, oh, Sylwia, you've written this book. When you sell the book, you know, then you need to pay me something because I am the reason. And I was absolutely devastated 4 years ago. And I thought I would never be happy. And here is one of the anecdotes. So we absolutely make jokes, even talking to his wife. When we talk about her husband and my ex-husband, the same person, it's so funny. We laugh. And we can have a normal conversation. It's not even normal. It is really, we just laugh. We are absolutely great examples of exes. And the relationship with our children is nicer as well, absolutely. When they see they're both parents laughing together.
So thank you so much, Sylwia. I really appreciate your time, and it was great, you know, learning a lot of things in that, you know, I'm sure our watchers are gonna appreciate and apply in their life. So this has been Lorii at Matchmaker Secrets, where we talk about love, dating, and relationships. And if you're an expert in the industry, let me know. I am always looking for some guests. And also, if you are single and looking, and we want to know what are you doing in order to navigate relationships and dating, let me know as well. And I'll see you soon. You take care. Thank you again, Sylwia.
Thank you.